Greetings, YouTube. The most important words that you will ever protect in your life are the words that you don't believe in, that you don't agree with. Because there really isn't a point to protect the words that you do believe in, you do agree with. Who's going to disagree with them? Who's going to argue that when someone says that puppies are cute or that love is grand? Because they are. Puppies are cute. Love is grand. Even at its worst, love is still grand. But when people say things you don't agree with, from simple opinions about films or books or food, to about politics, racism, intolerance, ignorance, those words, the words that hurt, the words that sting, those are the ones you need to protect, the ones that you need to keep safe. Because if no one protects them, no one will say them, no one will hear them, and we won't be exposed to all the possible points of view in the world. Even the points of view that we consider bad, even the points of view that we would really love to eradicate. I want to hear them. I want to know when people say things that I don't agree with. Even sometimes if it costs me a friendship, which it has. It's a painful subject. It's not easy to deal with, and even I am not completely consistent with it. I want to be, but losing friendships, alienating people is a difficult task. And sometimes when you have disagreements, when you listen to that speech that you don't like or that you don't agree with, that's what happens. There are consequences to our actions, and not always ones that we want. But I value the speech that I don't agree with. When someone tells me something I don't want to hear, I may argue with them. I may try to convince them otherwise, but I will not silence them. Because there's nothing constructive in silence. You aren't going to get anything resolved. Nothing's going to be fixed. It's just going to continue quietly in resentment, and that isn't going to help anyone. I've always said I hated ignorance, and I do. It's the one sin I recognize, willful ignorance. Even my own. So I go out of my way to protect the speech I don't agree with. I tell people to express it. I respect their right to say it. Even when a conversation peters out because, we're just not going to see eye to eye, I part with them. I try to part as equals. I try not to part on a sad note or an angry note. I want them to know that while I don't agree with them, that I may very well categorically think they are wrong, that I respect their right to say it, that I will defend their right to say it, even unto the loss of my own life.